Okay?
You say action.
All right, here we go. Action. What's up, patrons or patroni, whatever you are? I don't know what the name is. Anyway, taking a look now at what's on the shelf. This is an idea from Max over at Gaming Unplugged. Hilarious guy. His videos are amazing. Go check him out. Right now, we're looking at what's on this shelf here. And I got a little helper here. This is Harper. She's doing her thing to show me what games she likes off the shelf. Spoiler, none of these. But anyway, taking a look first at Great Western Trail. I love Great Western Trail. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Got cows. We like cows, yes. It's got deck building. It's got worker placement.
I like the building.
You like deck building? Yeah, it's fun. She doesn't know. Deck building, cows, all these sort of things where you move up the track and continue to place your workers out, and the board gets more and more populated, which the only downside is the turns get longer and longer and longer. Next is Railroad Revolution. This is in our top 5. It's one of my favorite games. What's this one called? Railroad Revolution?
Revolution.
That's the one. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's great worker placement. Has some interesting mechanics, like you change in regular workers. It's your favorite too? It's got some great mechanics in the fact that you change your regular workers into more powerful workers, which do things, and then you spend those more powerful workers to get points on your contract cards. Fantastic games. It's one of my favorite, like I said, top 5 games. Agra, deep, heavy Euro game right here. This is like in India. I mean, it's got a board though by Michael Menzel, so it's beautiful, beautiful looking game. It's got an angled board because your meeples have an angled piece on them. You just go up this track, literally go up a track, because that's pretty cool. You're trading turmeric and curry and spices and books and artifacts and all this sort of stuff. It's just a fantastically huge, deep, heavy game, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so heavy. Okay, we got Fields of Arle here. This is Rosenberg doing his thing. 2-player worker placement. You're doing stuff. You're collecting resources. You're cutting down peat. You're emptying swamps. But the one cool thing, you like that one too? Yeah. It's got resources in the form of a track, which made its way into Cave versus Cave, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Next is Grand Austria Hotel. Can you say that?
Grand Austria Hotel.
This is one of her mother's favorite games. This is
Mine too.
Yours too? Yeah. It's a hotel game where you're filling out your rooms. You're doing dice placement. You've got cake.
I like so much rooms.
Yeah, I do too. Cake, strudel, tea, coffee, all this, or wine, whatever. All these sort of different things as resources. It's neat because it has hand management. It's got dice management. It's got. I like that. That's pretty cool.
This is what I want to wear today.
Okay, you can wear that today. How does that sound? It's got hotel placement. Spatial elements to it. Fantastic game. Live, classic. Action management. You're getting a bunch of resources and doing a bunch of things with those resources, turning pelts into furs and all sorts of things. Really, really good game. Le Havre here. Really, really a lot of resources, because that's what it's all about. It's about turning one thing into another. We'll do that next time. Don't spoil it for them. They can't know yet. Next is Agricola Classic Rosenberg. This is kind of the Rosenberg area here with these 3. You're farming the 1700s. You'll starve to death. Yeah, those are good, aren't they? I like the people, don't you? Oh, fun fact, all of these people show up in Grand Austria Hotels, guys. Pretty neat.
That was my favorite.
But here in Agricola, you're farming the 1700s. If you don't feed your family, everyone starves and dies. It's a much harder game, much less forgiving game than Caverna. Caverna is my favorite of these 3 here because it's just so many options and choices to do. Caverna is one of the best worker placement games of all time because there's so many options, but there's also spatial elements. You're digging in the cave, you're digging deeper in the cave to get to emeralds or rubies and all this. You like that character?
He looks like Hector.
Oh, he does look like a little bit like Hector. Huh, that's funny. You got that beard, huh? But you're digging deeper and deeper into the cave, you're getting further, and you're also putting out better plants and crops out here. The resources in this game are super thick and chunky. Yeah.
When he's a skeleton, he doesn't have one. But when he's a boy again,
he's got the beard at that point. He does at that point. Caverna is a fantastic worker placement game. You need to check it out. If you haven't played Caverna, of these 3, it's probably my favorite. Cave versus Cave, much simplified version of it. You haven't played it?
I like all of them.
Yeah, me too.
I like all your games.
Well, thank you. I like all your games. But Cave versus Cave is a good example of 2-player slimmed down Caverna, and they really pull it off well. So that's this shelf here for you patrons. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at TheLatestRetro. Give us suggestions, things you want to see.
Mama has a game too.
Which one? Well, if it's on this shelf, we can't talk about it yet. Tell them bye. Tell them see you next time.
See you next time. Show me Mama's game next time.
Okay, we will.
Boom, Sammy.